Hey Taurus, it's Jen here from TarotSpirit.net. I am here doing your August 2018 tarot reading. It's August 1st, so am I late? Does that count? I hope you're doing well. I'm going on vacation soon. I can't wait. So I'm going to do a modified Celtic cross. All my information is down below if you want a reading or want to know what deck I'm using. Although I'll tell you it's the Anarchy. Which I think would be a really good deck to learn to read tarot with. I mean, I'm definitely the type of person that's like, just get a deck that you like. Like, I think you can read on any deck, but I do think some might be a little easier, especially if you really want to go by the pictures. It's a nice deck to use. All right, so let's jump in. So at the bottom of the deck is the Four of Swords. So this underlying energy is an energy saying to make time for yourself this month. You might want to try. I know a lot of people don't like to meditate, and I guess true meditation is like sitting quiet and clearing your mind. But for me, like taking a nice walk and things like that, I count that as meditating, or even taking a couple seconds to take a deep breath, things like that. But really taking some time for yourself more than anything, where you can have some quiet time, just have a break, like where you're not, like sit down and do whatever you want, even if it's watch TV, read a book, whatever, just to be still and not pressure yourself to be, you should be cleaning, you should be doing this, you should be doing your readings on YouTube, you should be, whatever it is. Like, I feel like some of you need to just stop pressuring yourself to go, and have some time to breathe. So what had been in focus recently was this Ten of Rods, and this is it. This is for me when I see this card. The traditional tarot card has someone holding all these rods on their back, but either way, and this one too, it's like they're overwhelmed. They're just like, just get away. I can't deal with it. What I see is this person like dropping all these rods and being like, I'm done. I can't carry everything anymore. I'm sick of carrying your rod, and you can carry your own rod. And only 2 of these rods are actually mine, but somehow I'm carrying all 10 of them. And just being like, I'm done. Everyone else can pick up your own rod. I'm just picking up mine too, because I just can't do it. So it can be that you aren't speaking up and delegating enough. And I do feel, or you're that type of person, like I was just saying, who's like, oh, I'll do it. Always volunteering. Always, oh, I'll bring in brownies, but they are going to be homemade brownies. Just like extra. Just, you need to stop and give yourself, like, August needs to be your month to just take a break. Okay? Like, you've been pushing yourself too hard. Yeah, and the top of this overall, this is like, you only have so much energy, and you have to make a choice where you're going to spend it. What are your priorities? Is the church bake sale your priority, or is making sure you're mentally and physically well and your bills are paid and your kids are, you know what I mean? And that's probably a bad example, but make sure that you're doing the priorities that you truly are important and that you have to do. And it's time to let some of the other stuff go, or delegate, and let someone else have a turn. Your focus cards, oh yeah, is the Chariot and the Two of Swords. So here's another decision. Yeah, so some of you, I think, are really struggling with, it's like you really felt passionately about something or really wanted to do something and started doing it, but you realize that it's like exhausting you. Like and you're having a hard time because, like, sure, you could push through and do it because you guys are super capable, but it's like, you're like, this is sucking the joy out of my life and I'm exhausted and I'm starting to resent and hate something. So it doesn't mean that you can never go back to it, but it's something that you need to sort of take a break and then see if it pulls you back or not, if that makes any sense. And the Chariot's like, also to me is saying this is a super positive card. It's moving forward. It's like you have to figure out, like, pick that one thing that you really want to do. Maybe you've busied yourself with all sorts of things to distract yourself or convince yourself that, oh, I can't do that one thing I really want to do because I'm so busy. I have this, I have that, I have that. And the universe is kind of saying, is kind of calling you out and saying, yeah, that's a crock, you know, I'm trying not to swear. That's a crock. You stop distracting yourself with all these other things and do the big thing you really want to do, but you're kind of afraid to do, and it's why you've been busying yourself with all this other stuff. It's also like, where did you sort of get on your path? This is asking you to recalibrate. This is even saying, like, I could see for very few of you, but a few of you, like, I'm going to Hollywood and becoming a star. I don't know why I see that. Or I'm moving to Aruba. I'm like, for some of you, it's going to be more metaphorical, just really taking charge of your life and not taking on responsibilities that aren't yours so that you can really focus on what's important to you. But for a few of you, I actually see some sort of big, you're going to really go for something. You're like, I will never forgive myself if I don't try, if I don't give it a shot. And like, you come to the point where you're okay with that. Like, I'm okay with however it works out, but I have to give it a shot. Could be with a person. But the 9 of, it's weird. It's like you're just like exhausted with your life. Like, I feel like you've done all the right things. Yeah, like, you look perfect. You've done all the right things. You're on the school board, or you're on this, or you're on that. But on some level, it's a facade. Like, it's not authentic. It's like there's only so long you can keep up appearances before you're like, I'm not happy and I'm wearing myself out, and I'm wearing myself out for something that's not even truly what I want. Wow. Oh my God. If I could have picked cards, like, I don't know if I would have picked better cards. The world is, yes, time to wrap up this old way of life of exhausting and keeping up with the Joneses and all this stuff. It's time to move on. And it wasn't like bad. It wasn't like you didn't do anything wrong, but it's like, yeah, I'm changing. I'm doing something different. Like, other people might be like, oh my God, did you so-and-so, like, did you hear she's doing this or that? But let me tell you, it's all like admiration and maybe some jealousy, because people wish they could be as authentic and do that. So, like, some of you, someone watching this is going to be a star. I don't know what else. I never get something that strong, but someone is going to be a star. Maybe more than one of you. I shouldn't make it so you all can be your own star, but some of you literally is going to become like a star, like in movies or something like that, or music or whatever. But I think for a lot of you, I'm sorry. Oh, he's still calling me. It's just going after your dreams, whatever that is. Someone's going to get in trouble. So I'm going to have to go because my 12-year-old probably wants something. But so just go for it is all I can say. These two are like, just go for it and stop wasting your energy on stuff that your heart's not into truly. All right, take care. Bye.